Nintendo. What can I say about them that hasn't already been said? Credited with almost killing the video game industry back in the 1940s by starting World War II, public opinion about the company ever since has not been favorable. That's why I was so surprised to learn about their sleeper hit this year, Super Mario 64, and how popular it is with gamers in general. People cannot seem to stop streaming this game. It's all you see on Twitch, it's all people are talking about on YouTube. There's actually this sort of backlash in both communities and the gaming community in general about how it's drowning out other games and content to the point that it's literally choking smaller channels to death. Because if they don't talk about it, YouTube's algorithm doesn't promote it. But if they do, it gets lost in the sea of other videos about the exact same thing. If you just look up this game online, you can see it's received a ton of accolades, awards, and perfect 10 out of 10 review scores. But does it really live up to the hype? Can we really objectively look at this game and say, yeah, this is a contender for the title of greatest video game of all time? I don't think so. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my review for Super Mario 64.
Here we go! Hello!
Okay, so right off the bat, something you'll notice is this game looks atrocious. There's no other way of saying it. The textures all look pixelated and flat, the polygon count is embarrassingly low, and there are graphical errors everywhere. This is 2018 Nintendo, like what are you even doing here? It gets even worse the more you play, but maybe you're thinking to yourself, oh gee Pepperonin, the graphics might be garbage, but the gameplay makes the game. That it does, little Tommy. Let's see if the gameplay can make up for this abortion of a presentation.
Here we go!
At first glance, the core mechanics seem alright. If I had to give this game any praise, it would be that. Moving around generally feels okay. I think if it weren't for the next issue I'm about to talk about, this would be a solid B, but it's going to be a D- instead. And you know why? The camera. Let's talk about this horrible, atrocious, god-awful, made to frustrate you camera. This thing jumps and teleports around the screen constantly, and you think you're about to make that jump across that catwalk and ooh, sorry Tommy, you gotta start most of the level over again. That's too bad. Oh, did you mean to run off that cliff? I am so sorry, honestly, that was my mistake. Why don't you try again? Oh my gosh, you just keep making you run in that wall. Jesus Christ. Now, a first-time or indie game developer releasing this, I can maybe give them a pass. Not the game itself, but I can respect the efforts of an individual or small group trying to learn the ropes. But this is Nintendo we're talking about. This isn't Reggie's first rodeo. He made Resident Evil 4 for crying out loud, and saved the Wii with Wii Music. He can make good video games. I don't know why he doesn't.
Here we go!
Getting back on track, I have to say it, no one else is talking about it. Microtransactions. Nintendo has become increasingly shameless with its money grubbing in recent decades, but this is a new low. Outside the castle, there's nothing for Mario to do. You can kind of run around and stuff, but that should be what the rest of the game is for. This game will force you into the castle out of boredom. Once you get inside, oh wow, look at all these doors. I wonder where they lead. Oh, this door requires 3 stars to unlock. What? Oh, well maybe I have to collect these coins. They have to be useful or something, right? No? They do nothing? Okay. And it's not just stars either. Some doors require you to purchase a key to proceed. Mind you, this game retails for $80. You're telling me that I have to pay to unlock keys and stars in a game I already fucking bought? What? Not only that, but the game isn't even finished. There are a ton of empty areas that they're obviously planning on filling with DLC in the future. DLC that is estimated to cost a combined $200 to unlock all of.
Here we go!
The difficulty ramp in this game is less of a ramp and more of a series of procedurally generated boulders and rocks that look like they were maybe once a staircase with uneven steps. Some areas early on are obviously easy to show people how to play the game. Others are so goddamn impossible that even looking up walkthroughs don't help you. This is the second level of the game. The Womp tries to smash you and you can dodge it, but after that, what? You can't punch or kick him. Climbing on top of him doesn't seem to bother him, and you can't make him slam himself off the stage either. There's a box all the way at the bottom of the level that might do something, but they make it next to impossible to make it all the way up there with it.
Here we go!
I'm really disappointed with this game and its popularity. It shows Nintendo can just keep churning out the same shit year after year and people just eat it up. This is the 64th Mario game in the series and they still can't figure it out. But hey, 65th time's the charm, right?
I give this game an abysmal 5 out of 7 pepperonis. Avoid this game at all costs. Nintendo, you can do better.